Yeah, hello everyone and welcome to the next AOR League race around the Suzuka circuit, of course in the country of Japan. And actually it was a raining forecast for this qualifying, but it didn't rain, so that's quite a weird thing, which actually happens quite often in F1 2013 in qualifying in an online session. Well, I wasn't too disappointed with that because I do not like raining conditions that much, as you may know from previous races, in the example of Canada especially. But yeah, we're here at Suzuka track. I really enjoy, and I had a pretty good pace also in previous seasons, especially in qualifying. So we just tried to improve on that 31.1, which is not such a bad lap actually. It's like very good lap time, but I know I can improve on this. So we are preparing ourselves now for the first two corners, down into first gear actually, which is something I do not really did often, and down into fifth and down into third for this corner here. Not quite full throttle through this corner, which wasn't quite perfect, but still very good exit out of here and up the hill now through the Dunlop corner. That was a very good first sector in my opinion, and coming up to two deckners. A little bit wide on the first deck now, which will compromise our speed into the second deck now, and also a little bit of an extent there, but it surely cost us more time than it would have gained us for sure. Down into first gear for this hairpin with a good exit out of there. So I think apart from deck 2, which a little bit scruffy through there, was a good lap so far. Coming up to a very nice section, Spoon double left-hander. Down into third gear, up to fourth, and down into second for a short moment, and again a very good exit, just edging out the track there, and that was a very good second sector as well. And we're 3 tenths out after the first two sectors. That will be on for 0.8 even. That would be amazing. Down into first gear for this final chicane, a little bit wide here on the second apex, but still a good exit. Will be an awesome lap, an awesome time as well. 1:30.887, unbelievable. And watch the reaction of my teammate.
Unter 31 war dein erster Sektor.
That was pretty much also my reaction. That was simply incredible. That lap felt so incredible. Just quick look on to the sector times. First sector was absolutely nailed on. Second sector, a little bit of time to be gained actually. Third sector was very good as well. So I thought, you know, why not give it another try? I mean, we still have time in the session left here on my last run, and just see what we can do on this last run actually. So here we go then, down the first start finish straight, again maxing out at 320 I guess, yes. A little bit wider entry here, but I think that will give us a little bit of a better exit. I think that was a little bit better than on the last lap. And again, pretty much the same lines through here. A little bit better also here, but a little bit too wide here on the entry of that corner. So it wasn't not the most direct line I could have taken through there. So I think it will be pretty much even. Now only 11 thousandths down. Much better through the first part of deck 9, and also through deck 2, and carrying much more speed out of there. That was much better. Surely we'll be up now by the time, and a little bit smoother turning there from us compared to the last time. I think that hairpin was a little bit better as well. So coming up now to Spoon again, and down into third gear, turning a bit too early, which will push us wide, and that wasn't very good. That wasn't legit anymore. I ended up abandoning that lap, but I compared these two laps, and in front of Spoon I was 1/10 in front. I mean, that last attempt was very good until Spoon came up, but still, I mean, pole position with a 30.8, which is actually quicker than the season 8 pole, so I was very happy with that, and still a confirmation also for myself that I still have got the pace. I still am able to compete at the front. Marco's in second, my teammate in third, so good qualifying for both of us. Hamish is in fourth, Honey Badger on the prime tires once again in fifth, Kauk, Nicky, Magnussen in 8th only, but I mean, he always have some bad qualifying. So Lucas in 9th, and Poss is rounding up the top 10 with 1.1 seconds behind myself. And here we go then for Kukat and Nuka rounding up the field for today's race with 12 drivers, which is not too, I mean, it's not that bad, but it's not that good either. So here's my strategy, 3, 11, 19 going for the undercut strategy, and here's the setup for 1 wings, which will definitely help me in the first sector. Balance for 11, I think that was a little bit different from other things, but I mean, apart from that, it's pretty standard. I mean, you can't really choose to set up too much, otherwise you will lose time massively. And we're coming out onto the grid with our first pole position of the season. Yeah, first pole position of the season, which is very, very good. I wasn't that confident in the race, but I know I have good pace there as well. I mean, if you have good qualifying pace, you also will have the race pace in some kind of things, maybe not in the consistency way, but I think we're still having a good chance to get at least a podium today, as the lights are coming on now. 3 lights, 4, 5, and we are away for round 15. Looks like not such a bad start from Marco, of course, but being the host has a much better start of the line, and I think he will back out. Yes, he will back out for turn 1. As we're coming out in the lead into turn 1, and which is very good, which was very crucial to sustain, to hold the lead through there. And now it's just all about finding a rhythm and maybe even pulling away, if that's even possible, compared to Mark, and also that teammate who had very good pace around here as well, I have to mention. Especially in the race, he was a little bit faster on some occasions than I was. Very good here through the 2 deckers, so that's a very good sign, because those 2 corners are not that easy with these fuel conditions, and also good through these first couple of corners actually. So it looks quite okay so far. And Marco also already dropping back a little bit. I think gap is already over 1 second. A little bit too wide here through Spoon. But still not too bad. So already nailing some of the corners quite goodly. Well. Sorry. So a gap to Marco is 1.1 seconds. Already out of the arrest zone, but it doesn't really have to. I mean, it doesn't mean anything, does it? Especially if you're racing against Marco. So coming now, ending the first lap in first place. And gap to Marco now is 1.4, so he must have made a little bit of mistake into the chicane. And again, yeah, just felt very good to lead another race. I was not that. I mean, of course, I was very nervous, because it has been quite a while since I have led a race. I think the last time was actually Monaco. So, but it also felt very good and enjoyable, because and just the track really suited me, and it was. I just enjoyed to drive the car actually at this in this very moment. Again, very good lines through the 2 deckers. So that was really a section where I was really able to find some time compared to the others. Oh, and there's my teammate shouting out, and look at that, Marco is gone. He made, well, autospincurb.com at Deckner 2 exit, and he just destroyed his front wing, and he's now at the back of the field almost. And I think that's, yeah, for him pretty much the race is now over, at least for a podium position, I guess. He will still, I think, will be able to do 3 starts, which will be normal around this track, but he will lose so much time in this lap. I don't think he will come back for a podium position today, and that has opened us the door massively today to get maybe a second win of the season. But I mean, we're completing lap 2, and the race is still 25 laps long, as we're now competing with a 35.6, which is wasn't quite happy with that time, but I mean, still okay. And gap to Klawitsky now 2.8 seconds, who I think was also battling with Honey Badger and Hamish in that second lap. So it looks very good so far for us. Yeah, everything went into our hands, and it was pretty much the same in Monaco as well, where a couple of people crashed and made some mistakes and had to face traffic, and that just allowed me to pull away, and until now it's pretty much the same here in Japan as well. Gap to Klutski sustains by 2.7 seconds. Honey Badger up to P3 now, so he is definitely also one to watch out, especially in the last stint, putting on the option tires. He's also maybe coming a threat into the coming into the championship. To be honest, only 11 points, I think. No, I don't know how many points he's back. Maybe 20 or something. But I mean, one bad result and he will right up back up there. So a little bit not too good lines through Spoon from us there. Also losing 4/10 in that lap, but we will pit anyway this lap. Very early pit stop, I have to admit, but I think it's better to go for the undercut, especially when you're in the lead, just to sustain that track position. And Klawitsky will stay out for another lap and coming out into the pits, and let's see who's following us. I think that's a Toro Rosso behind. Yes, Hamish and another car. I don't know who is in as well. I don't know. Maybe Cool Cat. No. Cool Cat started on the prime tires. I'm not too sure who went in as well. So just coming out in fresh air, which is very, very crucial for our outlap, just to extend that lead we have in this outlap. So we really try to push in this outlap to make an even bigger gap to our teammates. And, well, no. That's my first disconnection since
Nicht ernsthaft.
1.5 years in a league race, and I think that's so rare for me, and it happened in this race is, well, a little bit disappointed, I guess. I was disappointed, I really was, but I think I was also very happy just to get confirmation I still have the pace. I still have the opportunity to perform very well, and also maybe to win races on, let's say, normal tracks. So Hamish ended up winning this race in front of Max and Honey Badger, and my teammate losing a little bit of also do Willing to Live, actually, after a couple of mistakes and frustration and stuff like that. Marco up to P5 in the end, which is a good result, I think, from him, considering his huge crash. Cool Cat in 6th, Snuka, Kauk, Nikki and Posses in the top 10 still. Lucas with 51 seconds behind, and yeah, of course, me in 12th place with that disconnection. Again, disappointed, but also felt also happy with just getting the confirmation that I still have the pace. So Drivers' Championship, Marco is leading by 94 points in front of Magnussen. Klawitsky and Hamish overtook us, so that's not too good for a battle in 3rd of the championship. Honey Badger also not too far behind now, and Cool Cat in 7th still, Double D in 8th. 2 times not attending now, he had Double D, so that's unfortunate for him. Post is in 9th, and Nikki moving up a place as well. So Constructors then over 60 points, the gap to Ferrari, I think that's pretty much done and dusted, and McLaren but still behind us. So yeah, that was for this race, a little bit disappointed, but still, I mean, I just look forward to the end of the season and see you in the next video. Bye bye.